Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again, thank you for stopping by. So in this video, I have the pleasure of showing you guys the brand new Revive RC body set that is now available. I've done my own spin on it, and will reveal this to you as the video goes on. So if you don't know who Revive RC is, I'm going to put links to everything I'm talking about in this video description. You can go check Revive RC out. I'll put a link to his Instagram channel, I'll do his contact email, and all this stuff can be found on eBay as well. But basically, Owen makes Tamiya bodies and makes very slight changes to them to make him his own. But at first glance, you know exactly what those cars are. So it doesn't completely redo the shell and wings. He puts his own tweaks on it. He started off doing, the first one he did was the Top Force, which has the roof scoop missing. It's got a brand new wing. He then did the Super Astute with this awesome canopy, again brand new wing. And then his last one was the Tamiya Frog, which you guys really liked. So today I'm going to show you his fourth installment. So the new body set is for the Tamiya Manta Ray on the DF01 chassis, and this thing is pretty epic, I've got to be honest. It's the most complex body set he's ever done, and he's done it in such a way where I'm not going to get into how you order things and what you buy, but basically it's got different levels, it's got different add-ons should you want, but we'll go through those as we go. So the first thing is obviously the Manta Ray shell. Now, the whole canopy arrangement has changed from the original. Difficult to see when it's unpainted, but as the video goes, I'll show you what's changed. So yeah, you've got your main shell, and then you've got your wing. Now, it's exactly the same size as a standard Manta Ray wing, but Owen's gone with these very narrow wing sides. And I'll show you pictures in a minute so it makes sense, but these kind of flow with the body. So that's your basic body set, but he's also... you get, or you don't get I should say, but as an add-on there's this rear, I don't know what you call it, rear insert, which goes right at the back of the shell, and double-sided tape. You know, again, when it's painted you'll see it more. This is mega cool. It's also a dust cover as well. You also get the same there's another add-on for two front inserts for the front of a shell, which again mega cool. Again, dust covers. And he's also, for a bit of fun, done some wheel shrouds. Now these are quite involved to make, but we'll go through that as we go. But yeah, as another add-on to this set, you can order the 4 wheel shrouds and the fins that go on them. But as I say, we'll get into that now. So the canopy, I'll put pictures up now. The difference from Revive RC's shell to the original is the canopy. It's moved quite a bit further back, which I like, and it's followed this shape all the way to the back, whereas before it used to cut off here. As you can see from the picture, I put the unpainted one against the original, and you can see the difference in the canopy. I'll put some of Owen's pictures up now on the one he's done. So as I said, the main wing is exactly the same size and shape, but Owen's gone with these really slim wing sides, and when you see the car, kind of, you can see how it flows. I really like that. Now the rear insert. As you can see, Owen's gone for black, and then he's plastered it with sponsor decals, which looks really cool. I think this is my favourite part to the bottom. No, the wheel shrouds are my favourite part, but this is a very close second. That looks mega cool. And then, as I say, the fronts, when they're cut out, they go right, left and right on the front end. All this is with double-sided foam tape. That's what I use. Again, Owen went for black on these with the decals on. Very cool indeed. And then my favourite part has to be the wheel shrouds. Now these are just for fun. I wouldn't suggest that you run your car with these on, because any little knocks, these little fins are super glued on, so any little knocks, you're going to snap these fins off really easy. But as a showpiece for when you've run your car and you're finished with it for the night, just to put these on, because obviously you've only got to take the wheel nut off, put those on, wheel nut back on. I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. So I really like what Owen's done with his. I think it looks super sexy, to be honest. And got to be honest, my personal thing, when I first saw the pictures of his, I was a bit unsure about the wing sides, but the more and more I looked at it, and when he explained, he just liked his slimline look and how it flows with the body. Yeah, I kind of get it, to be honest. So that's what he did, so let's get on to what I've done. Right, onto what I've done with mine. So I asked Owen to send me all the add-ons because I wanted to do a fully finished one with everything on it. So obviously I started with the shell, very straightforward. I chose the colours white because I'm getting into the neon colours at the moment. And I've done a Tamiya Hornet that's all in white and neon yellow. You haven't seen it yet. I think it's absolutely awesome. But since I've done that, I was wanting to do another car in the neon because obviously like the late 80s, early 90s, all the RC cars were neon colours, all bright in your face, and I really like that. So I ordered this set of MCI decals. It's just a bog standard sort of box art set of Manta Ray decals, but I just changed all the different colours to various neon colours. So I've used pink, green, orange and yellow. I had no idea if it was going to work or not, I've got to be honest, didn't have a clue. But anyway, I got those on order. I then, as I said, got the body shell cut out. Now the wing, what I've done, I've completely changed the wing. I've used the Revive RC main wing, but what I've done is I turned it round 180 degrees and I've moved it back probably about 10 mil, put holes in a lot further to the front. But I've also used Owen's, I had a couple of wing sides left over for the wing he does for the Top Force and the Super Astute, and I was wondering if I could make them fit. So I played about with it for about an hour, and I did. I've reversed those as well, and I've got the wing at a really steep angle. So I've got a little bit of foam at the back to really jack that wing up, and I think it looks absolutely awesome, I've got to be honest. I was really happy with how that wing turned out. With the inserts front and back, I just copied what Owen did. I sprayed them black and I just put a load of various decals on it. As you can see from the pictures, I think it looks superb. The back ones, yeah, I love it. And I just had a couple of neon yellow Tamiyas to put on the front and a couple of silver ones. As I say, I've tacked those in with black double-sided foam. Then I got to the wheel shrouds. Now, as I say, you super glue those fins in. It takes a bit of time. It took me about an hour to do all four, but as you get going, you get faster at it. The wheel shrouds were a must for me, even if you can't use them. You know, even if it would, you would probably damage them if you used them. But as a showpiece, just to finish that car off, I think they look absolutely superb. So then I had the car finished. It was all painted. All the bits were on, as the picture I'm showing you. Now, big shout out to Bel Habib, who just sold me 6 high cap shocks. I had a full set of egress shocks and 2 extra rears. So I bought those off Bel, and I just bought them because they were going. But when I got them, I thought they're perfect for this. So I got the 4 larger ones on here. Now, I've got to be honest, I may change them back to CVAs, but we'll talk about that in a bit. And then it was just a case of putting the decals on. So here we are, my friends. This is my finished car. Ta-da! I absolutely love this thing. Absolutely love it. I think it's superb. Now, obviously, I am going to say that because I did it, but I just got exactly what I wanted it to look like, if I'm honest. And the wing and the wing angle, yeah, it just works for me. These wheel shrouds are just absolutely, I love them. Absolutely. Everything about it I love. So what we'll do now is let's bring the camera over and we'll have a close-up of this car. So there we have it. What do you think, guys? Stick in the comments. I know a lot of you won't like the decal arrangement I've gone for. You might think the colours are a little bit lairish, but for me it works. And then quickly from the other side, yeah, it's cool. I had to move my driver figure back from a standard one by quite a bit, actually. That's just kind of bodged in with foam at the moment because I am hoping to get hold of an Avanti driver figure. I don't know about how you guys feel about these wheel shrouds, but I think they're absolutely fantastic. The wheels underneath are actually VQS white ones, so egress style wheel. Owen designed these to fit on the Manta Ray wheel, but just so you know, the VQS egress wheel works as well. And then from the rear, where you really sort of get to appreciate what I've done with the wing. And again, that's just this turn round 180, the little bit of foam just jacking it up at the back. It's moved slightly back. I've put the holes slightly more forward, and then this is Revive RC's side wing for the top force super astute, which I've reversed, and then obviously just fitted it, put tool cold. There was a little bit of work just cutting the edges off just to make it all match, but as an overall wing, I think it looks fantastic. Now, this is going to be a little bit more difficult to show you, the inserts. You can see that one. Now, if I was going to do this all again, I wouldn't have painted them black. That was a mistake on my part. I would have done them white so they stand out more, but I didn't really think at the time. And then this is a little bit more difficult to show you. But you see that back bit, the back insert, which is really cool. But again, would have done it a different colour. My tape's lifting. I've not put enough tape just on that side. Anyway, you get the gist of how that works. But yeah, for me, that's extremely cool. Extremely cool. I love this thing. Then I'll try and give you a little comparison of what's changed on the main shell. So obviously, it's this whole canopy unit has been set back. So I've tried to emphasise that because obviously this decal on the standard Manta Ray is this one, which goes right at the front. So I've moved that right back so you can see just how far back that's moved. And then on the original, canopy ends here, and then this section was squared off, where Owen's taken it and flowed it right into the back, which I like. That's the only changes on that shell, but I do think it makes a big difference. So if you're a little bit confused about the inserts, the front and back go either side, and then obviously the big one curves in at the side. And that is what it looks like. It's very cool indeed. I really like it. It looks ace. As I said, did pick the wrong colour, but that was my fault. They would have looked a lot better in white. But a cool thing, very cool thing indeed. Really like it. As I said, just double-sided foam tape all the way around. I will have to just tack those sides in on there because I went a little bit light on that end. And everything fits perfectly. There's no cuts or no cutting or shoving to do on it. Everything just sits on the shell perfectly, on the bottom, on the chassis perfectly. So obviously I'm very happy with this myself. Sorry, I don't want to make this video about me. That's not my purpose. Obviously I'm launching this new body set. But when you do your own spin on something, it's kind of cool. Things left to do on this. I'm waiting for some of the black line tape to arrive. I've got some coming, which is 2 or 3 mil. Once that arrives, I'll put a black canopy surround on it, which will make it a lot better. I want to put a little bit of detailing on the 3 front air vents. What else is there? And I'm probably going to take the high caps off and go back to the yellow CVAs, to be honest, because I think it needs that extra colour. I love the yellow CVAs. I know a lot of people don't. I absolutely love them. It's just pure Tamiya from the 80s. I think the high caps are wasted on this because of how it looks. So yeah, I am going to bang the CVAs back on at some point. The only other thing I might do, this number decal here is the only decal that didn't really work, and that's because it's gone from the numbers in neon orange and it goes into neon pink, and they're too similar. So what I'm probably going to do, I've got a really fine black pen. I'm just going to draw around that number 3 carefully, and that'll emphasise the number more. Or I could even cut the pink off of it and just have the orange number there, but I'm going to do something like that. I just need that a little bit better, but everything else, I'm golden. Probably will change the canopy at some point if I can get hold of an Avanti cockpit. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Love those wheel shrouds. We'll be having this running soon. I'm going to order a little bit of bling for it. I'm going to order the blue alloy prop shaft cups for it. And then I want to get this out spinning because I do enjoy the DFO one. So that's pretty much it. All the information I've spoke about, Owen's contact, Revive RC's contact information is in this video's description. Contact email, link to his Instagram channel, and all the other body sets that you've seen are all available on eBay. So yeah, show him a love and go give him a follow on Instagram and see what he's doing, because he's a busy chap, I've got to be honest, and he's a lovely guy. So I don't think I've missed anything. Apologies if I have. In the comments, don't ask me about pricing or availability of parts or what the different bits cost individually. I have no idea. I'm just launching this shell. Owen's there ready to answer every question you've got. So I'll end this video here. Oh dear. It's funny, I've been waiting for the decals for a long time to get this one finished, and I really didn't know how it was going to look, but yeah, very happy with it. So my friends, once again, thanks so much for watching. It really is massively appreciated. If you are new to this channel and this is the first video I've come across, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and if you do that, you may as well hit that subscribe button, and if you've done those two things, then you may as well go the full hog and hit that notification bell for our weekly video notifications. Now I'm going to shut up. So as always, my friends, happy RCing.